Alright students, so today we're going to learn about conception. And what we have here, so our beach ball is going to represent the ovary. Alright? The inner tube is our uterus. The water wings are our eggs. We're only going to use one right now. And then our noodle is our fallopian tube. Oh, and then we have our sperm, which is our diving sticks, and the expo markers. Okay? Now, can I get two people to come up to the front and act the scenario cards out? I'm going to pass out scenario cards, and I'll need two people to act them out.
Sure.
To help me out. Okay, so Leah.
You're on the outside.
Okay, so now I'm going to pass out scenario cards. And you're going to read the cards. So starting out with card 1, and then we'll go card 2.
Okay, I have card 1.
Okay, so you're going to read the card out loud.
Every month, one of a woman's ovaries, an egg goes from being immature to mature. Once the egg matures, it becomes what is known as a follicle. The follicle will mature enough for it to be released from the ovary. This is called ovulation. Volunteers move the water wing away from the beach ball, going into the tube.
So what you're going to do is you're going to take your ovary. So one of you guys can hold over. The fallopian tube, right?
Water wing. Yeah, wait. Move the water wing away from the beach ball, going into the tube.
So just go like that.
This represents the follicle moving from the ovary into the fallopian tube. Going down. Okay.
Alright, card number 2.
Card number 2. For fertilization to occur, sperm must be introduced to the egg and must then penetrate the egg. When the sperm is released during intercourse, there are millions that are deposited into the vagina. As they swim along, their numbers decline. Only a few hundred get close to the egg. Volunteers, take the diving sticks and move them through the inner tube. Drop all but 2 as you go through the tube. This represents the sperm being ejected and their numbers declining as they move through the uterus. Only 2 make it through. Winner!
Okay, card number 3.
Card number 3. The sperm will make their way into the fallopian tube. To attract the egg, the sperm releases a chemical. This chemical will attract the egg, and once the egg meets the sperm, another issue will ensue. The egg is covered or surrounded by a covering called the zona pellucida, which allows one sperm to penetrate it. The zona pellucida acts as a lock, and only one sperm has the correct key. Volunteers, take the diving sticks and move them through or around the noodle. Drop one of the diving sticks. This represents the sperm going through the fallopian tube, and only one sperm making it to the egg.
So okay, so then were you supposed to have 2? So 2 turned into, and then 1 drop. Yep. Okay.
To the egg.
Okay. Now who has 4?
4. Once the sperm enters the egg, the process continues. The genetic content within the sperm will fuse with the genetic content in the nucleus of the egg. After this, fertilization is now complete. Volunteers, place the diving stick inside the water wing. This represents the sperm entering the egg, ending fertilization.
Prayers. Sperm and egg.
Oh, yeah. In your tongue. In the uterus. Alright, card number 5.
Now the fertilized egg undergoes several divisions to become a zygote. After 5 to 7 days, the zygote will move into the uterus and then becomes an embryo. Volunteers, switch the water wing you have for the other one. The other one should not have a diving stick inside. This represents the sperm becoming one of the zygote and the divisions they make.
Ta-da! Okay. Good. Now, last one.
Card 6. The embryo will attach itself to the side of a uterus called the endometrium. Once implanted, the embryo will release a hormone called HCG, which will help maintain the pregnancy, and is the hormone that can be analyzed to confirm a pregnancy. Volunteers. Take the water wing that should still be in the fallopian tube and move it from the noodle to the inner tube. Take a piece of tape that Miss Rike has and use it to stick the water wing to the inner tube. This represents the egg becoming implemented.